Yep. Yeah. Your stream's working fine. Actually, it's picking up both our audios. Yeah. I'm fine with it. But yeah, it's picking us both up, so I think you're good on audio all around. Yeah, that's the hard part is getting everything configured and all your scenes and audio channels and all that stuff. Well, when I was talking, I definitely heard it through your stream. No, you what is it? Is there a channel, like an audio channel for that? In Streamlabs. Like, is it picking up desktop audio and that's why it's doing that? Is there a way for you to set it up so that basically it takes just your game audio but not the Discord audio? Like, do you can set up a separate audio channel for that? I know how to do it in OBS. I don't know how to do it on Streamlabs. I mean, they're probably pretty similar, but I don't know quickly how to do it. I mean, I use OBS, but that was just like I've always used OBS. It's never been a big deal, one way or the other. Um, I don't have a good answer as to what to do there. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm good. You don't have to do that for an async. So for an async, all you have to do is like at the end, once you finish your time, just put done, like exclamation point done, and then put the time in like hours, minutes, seconds. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about like doing done at the end or whatever. Just like do your timer and then just record what your timer says. So yeah, yeah, for asyncs, you don't have to worry about all the jazz of all that, like readies and everything. All you have to do is just done and go at the end. And like with your done, you're putting the time in. any important things here. Drink time that's how you know you're locked in, ready to go. Yep. Good luck. Interesting. Interesting sword to find. Just remember, if you have a ton on you. Yeah. I mean, you may want to think about looting a little bit extra here, especially with terror site, just to get that Illumina and go. But you're also looking for like the sword, Atlas, like all the stuff that makes that really good. I mean, it's mostly that returner getting in the way. Does that to everybody. If that guy ever gets in the way, you can always go in the back room and reset his like position. Like do this ring first, then go back and just get him the way out, because he's usually clear like that. Yeah, you never know. Those two might be the difference in whether you're good or not. I mean, I usually buy 20, just 2 stacks, basically. But I mean, you'd have to start selling a bunch of stuff to get there. So, like, I don't hate what you did. Usually, if you go light on sleeping bags, you want to buy a couple 10s, just as a backup. Usually, you find a 10 or 2 just looting, so it usually doesn't matter. But just keep in mind it's an option. That's clutch. That's really good. Yep, no Celeste yet. Just remember, like, more most likely you're going to be using Gal as a mage here off the start because of that Lumina. Yeah, I mean, you probably have 40k worth of stuff to sell right now. Dragonclaw, Strato, I think you have an elixir or 2. So you have a few things. Yeah, I would agree. Anything that gets you through checks, like, you can always get Zen Thief later. Yeah, I mean, you very well might have plenty even just doing this. If you're lucky enough. Okay, that's actually huge. So Gauntlet's a huge one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get more gas out of the Illumina early. I mean, Ammo might help you, especially if you get a second good character. Yeah, that's fun. I mean, it's totally up to you if you want boxes or not at this point. Like, you've already done a lot of tests, so. I don't hate it because you're looking for Illumina money, but just keep that in mind that you already have done a lot. Remember that Umer's in the back row here too. You may want to put the ice shield on the person who's most likely to use it. Okay, fair enough. Fancy. Going straight to Flare Star from the beginning. Yeah, you have a couple decent, what do you call it, so? Fair enough. Yeah, honestly, just take your time, learn one or two at a time. Fully. Yeah. I mean, Snow Muffler, Force Armor, well, you have 2 Force Armors. You have enough. The only question is whether you want to use, like, Strato or something else to help get you there. So, like, the option is you want to sell what you have, like, equipped on your characters, or just go with what you got. So you have different ways to play this. I'd recommend swinging by Zen, even if you don't intend to do the Thief. Just in the off chance there's, like, you know, 1,000 to buy it. Or just so you have the intel of knowing whether it's Asper or not. Nope. Yeah, a bunch of nothing there. Yeah, it's up to you, but I mean, you can either go for the Lumina or start jumping at checks. It's actually a cheaper one, though. Alright, you're there. So you can put the gauntlet on. Just remember that means you don't have Value Shield on, so you may want to equip that on Gal or Umar if he can take it. Probably Gal. You may not want to do anything with... Ooh, that's not good. Umara's gonna hurt you here. Yeah, when it's single target like that, you want Umar to take the last swing. You're about to do the same thing. Alright, hard part of the seats down. Just remember, you have 2 espers to work with. It doesn't matter in this case because it's so easy, but humpies are undead, technically. So if you're ever in a bind or don't have a lot of offense, you can just revivify them. That's a party for you. It's actually a really good call to use sword tech because that ignores defense. So that's why you hit for, like, you know, nothing before, but you did for 300 with that sword tech. This is a good time to think about what your next move is. You got a few. If you're going to take something that involves a fight, I would say heal before you do it. Alright. The reason I was being particular about healing there is because you want to make sure you can do MP crits with Terra, with Illumina. If you don't have enough MP, then it won't crit. It'll make your fight slower. It also gives you the ability to use Ice 2 on Gal. Easy game. Not gonna lie, that's a huge find. It's a really good find. Pay attention to who's in the cave up here. If nothing, or if somebody's up here. Alright, nobody's up there, so it's not a character. It might be a Magicite. Numerous check. It's a good little bit of info. The one thing that you could have done, I don't have a problem with what you did, but you could have used Ice 2 on Gal, and you could have broke a shield if you really wanted to get out of that quickly. But I was fine with what you did. It's better for you to save a shield right now, I think. So you have Espers for all your characters. I mean, you're really looking at just facing characters 5 and 6 here, because you already know where there's a bunch of Espers, most likely. I like the idea of doing this check. So, with the intel that you have right now, this is the most likely place to go to get a character, because you just got Setzer. So RNG-wise, like character depth, because Collingen didn't have a character, this is probably a character. So it's actually a really good move. There you go. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Senior Behemoth counters any Flare Pearl attacks. Any Flare Pearl attacks, including procs. So that's what happened there. So there's 3 places where there can be a character now. Leet River, Moblues, and Kefgutnash. You kind of know that Umar is not hiding a character, so... I mean, I think you want to chase a character as hard as you can here. This is another like really good decision, just to like peek this and see if it is a character, because it strikes one off the list if it isn't a character, or you know right away if you do have one. All right, so it's an Esper. It's up to you. I mean, you still need Espers, but you need characters more. So it's up to you how much you want to chase that. When you walk in this room, if you take your first step and set it up, if you go left, the dog won't come out. You can actually save about 2 seconds there. Feel free to use Gal here if you want to. Like, all this dead time, like you could be doing Ice 2 or Sword Tech or something. Yeah, a situation like that where you're not really gaining time if you do nothing in that move during that phase. I mean, mute. It's worth something. Better have mute than not have mute. In a way, that's actually a really good thing that Elite River's required. So, like, more most likely, that's everybody's last check, so you're not losing time here. Like, essentially, Setzer's bait, and Elite River's the way to go. Easy game. Alright, well, the ask is clear at least. You may want to look at the Kefka Narshashper before you go into your next check, just to see if it has like Strength or Magic Plus on it. Something that would help you. Especially before a grindy check like this. Alright, I guess nothing good. It's usually worth looking just in case. a little bit of a tricky fight, but it's a good experience fight. Now this with extra, say, 18,000 experience is pretty helpful. He was trying to be rude. Didn't quite work out though. That was rage ring that saved you there. Yeah, I'd say all the rest of your decisions are really predicated on what the character is after this fight. I mean, character's character. So, I mean, Fanatics, Titans, or Burning House. Any of the above would be good. just want to do as many neutral attacks as you can here. I think you're relying on Setzer to basically do damage with this party and the way it's built. I mean, not to say you shouldn't use Gap here, but like, all your eggs are in Setzer's basket, making sure that he does as much as possible for her. That's Clutch getting Terra back up. And that was the character. So that's huge. So Celeste gives you a couple options, depending on how you want to play the rest of your suit. Might be worth throwing, if you're in this town, maybe look at the relic shop. Just to see if you have like some kind of Atlas armlet, hero ring, something like that. That's the one thing that you don't have that your party could really use. I don't know if you need 5 of them, but that's alright. You can only use 1 per character, so that's maybe slightly overkill. I'd say Atlas on Terra. She's physical attacking at this point. So I think it's pretty much a coin flip. Do you want to go do... Oh, I mean, you could do Search Skies. So you have Umrose checks, you have South Figure of Basement, you have Magitech, which all give you something in some way. It's fine that you came here, World of Bounce. You could have done it World of Ruin too. Especially if you needed to like check boxes or check the Esper shop or something. Or not Esper shop, Royal shop. At this point you don't need anything, so it doesn't really matter. But you could have done it World of Ruin, it's the same difference. I'd still say, really, it's just up to you how you want to route. That's a really good choice to go here. The only thing you might want to think about is look at your Aspers if you're going to take the dragon fight, just in case you want to learn like some magic to get ready for Kefka. Everything, probably HP 100 or the speed Esper, one or the other. So even if this goes perfectly and you get an Esper in one of these checks, you're still only going to be at most 16 checks. So you're probably unlikely to do Kefka or try to do Skip at this point. So if that factors into your gameplay at all, like you're not going to have a ton of levels here. So you may want to just take everything just to get the levels you need. I mean, that's obviously up to you, but you're only in the low 30s right now. By the way, if you're nervous about Terra's armor at all, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put that Minerva on her. Just because Zarina is good, but it's not great. Oh, well, no. If only you had a Gimp Growth. You ever get nervous about your HP and you have like a dead turn like this? You can always use Sword Tech 5. It's like a good emergency heal. It only works so based on like the difference in your max HP and your current HP. So like if you used it again, you wouldn't drain anything off of them. I would say it's pretty close to ideal to get a late game boss here just because you're looking for experience. And there's your unlock, so it's totally up to you if you care about this or not. If you want to go, you can. If you want to just leave, you can. The only other thing you might want to think about is Zen Thief is definitely an item. So like if you want to try to spike a Genji Glove, that's the only other thing that might be worth your time. I don't hate the idea though, taking an extra fight here just to make sure that you have the levels for K2. Theoretically, you have all the pieces to do Merton strats if you put shields on people and Minervas on people. So, just in case you didn't realize it, like you could do that. You would just need to have the elemental shield on Gao and then Minervas on everybody else. And Umar would naturally absorb it. Don't forget you can warp. You already had one. You didn't need to take the Minerva off of Satsu. Like, you could put one on him now. And that's kind of your Merton strats, right? Because you have Ice Shield on Gal, which means he'll negate fire. Minerva negates fire, and Ray Train absorbs fire. So now everybody has a way to dodge Merton damage. So Gal basically becomes independent as well. Ooh, did you mean to not put Umar in your party? I hope you saved. I think you saved. You didn't save. You could have just waited until the animation stopped, and then, what do you call it? Like, as soon as the animation finished, you could have just jumped back on the hooks or warped out. It would have been better. No big deal, though. You already know what the fight is. You already know what the next fight is, too. So, you're not really losing a whole lot here. Just a little bit more boss cracking, no big deal. You can still warp out. You don't have to walk the whole way out if you don't want to do it. Just remember, you're a little bit lower than you would have been otherwise. Just don't forget you didn't like do the like armor rearrange thing that you did before. So like Terry doesn't have Minerva. I think that's really the biggest difference. So otherwise you're good, but just that's the only thing you might want to quickly do when you get all loaded in. Other Moogle charms, obviously. Alright, that was a good fight. I don't really hate the idea of taking the dragon here, just because Terra is your like everything on offense. So having Terra with hitting closer to 8k instead of 6k will potentially make a big difference here. Also, that flare star kind of highlighted the reason why you put Minerva on. Because, like, you took no damage, you don't have to heal after this fight. You're just going to the next thing. I think you want a Genji Glove, if you get one here. Offering's interesting. It's completely 1000% up to you. I think you're fine where you are, but you could do Atma Weapon Offering, and then put a shield on Terra. And that would be a good offense too. You can't do it on Gal, because he has Sword Tech, right? So, Gal's just Sword Tech or Blitz, and that's all you can do. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to make Terra into your Atma Weapon Offering person, you could. Theoretically, I think that Terra's damage cap would be higher with Atma Weapon, but she's safer with the Lumina in hand. So it's really an offense versus defense kind of thing. It's unfortunate. Oh no. That's ridiculous. Not the first time that Evil Toot's got somebody. Overflow's gotten people like that too. It's just terrible luck that you got there. Bottom load's your latest. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but honestly, just walk it back, do the same thing you just did. I still agree I mean, if you want the offering here, it's up to you if you want to go that strat. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I couldn't do any evil to you that time. Ooh, that's... Yeah, he absorbs thunder. That Thunderblade's not going to work well. One little tip here is This guy's weak against insta-death. So like you have the option of doing stuff that would do a lot of damage against insta-death, you know, abilities like Sword Tech 3. The Jax is like a single target Demi. Did that just a hair too soon. You did Sword Tech 2 there. That's for Tor. Whenever you get in a fight like this where it's just like you versus one guy and you don't have a good option, it's good to use like some of these like backdoor things that kind of work a little bit. Probably Sword Tech 4 finishes this at this point. Mert wouldn't. He absorbs wind. You can't Mert multiplayer, unfortunately. It should be good. Yeah, just don't forget you do have Merton as an option for the final fight, especially tier 1 and tier 2. Just Runic will absorb Flare, so you have to use like Match Tech or something if you're going to do that strat. Yeah, it's fine that you did, but you don't want to try to cast over because Star will just absorb your own Flare. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to keep reapplying Runic and like bouncing back and forth. Just depends on how much you fear happens at this point. Like, if you think he's going to do Fire 3 the whole fight, then you might want to use Runic and just use Match Tech. And just use like Flare on the in-between turns. But so your Runic didn't clear, so that's just going to give him the MP for Runic, which is fine. Alright, so this is going to be dangerous here. It's up to you if you want to just try to push. He's close, so you might be alright here. You might need one more flare after this. It's honestly the value of him having that Minerva on that didn't like hurt you. You really don't need sets in the front row, by the way, with the way you're set up. Yeah, don't forget you have everybody in the front row. That's why Terry got hit that hard. I mean, I'm gonna use Martin again because he'll kill short arm. Think about if you haven't loaded. Because you're gonna get quaked here. Did you already kill the head? Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. I thought you didn't kill the head yet. You're good. Apologies. I didn't see it die. You always have to have the option using Fire 2 on yourself just to use Merton. Only caution here is, remember, Gao is also your Fenrir. So, like, if you use all his MP, which you just did, you're gonna have to try to heal him at some point. Ether, elixir, like, something. Might not want to do anything else. I'll see what this does first. Alright, that kind of worked out. Okay, so far so good. Remember, you can always heal with sword tech, and you can use Fenrir too, whenever you're ready. Train has a mute you. That's why that didn't work. So just remember, Setzer and Gal are both muted right now. Terra can swing 100% because she has Illumina on. So she won't miss. You don't have to do anything with Terra unless you intend to use magic on her for some reason, which I don't see why you would. But between Setzer and Gal, you probably want to use a Remedy or Echo Screen on one of the two of them, whichever one wants to attack here. Don't forget you fought that Magic Master, so you don't have to worry about falling one. Just make sure you do heal at some point. Alright, everything you got left. BG's. It's 133.12. I thought you moved the buttons. Anyway, GG's again. So yeah, exclamation done and then the time. With like colons in there, 1:33:12. There you go. If you're talking at this point, you're still muted. I mean, it's fine if you are, but hey. Sorry. You must have muted in like 5 places. It's fine. If you don't want to mess with it, especially while you're on stream, don't